Ever wondered why some women seem to exude sexual confidence, while others feel shy or even guilty about their desires? Well, it's time to buckle up, darlings, because we're about to delve into territories more risque than usual. I'm your passionate advocate for women's sexual empowerment from promiscuouspost.com, ready to guide you on a journey of self-discovery. Let's talk about the societal norms and taboos that often stifle women's sexual confidence, these invisible chains that culture, tradition, or even we ourselves have shackled us with. But here's the thing, these desires are as natural as the air we breathe, as essential as the food we eat. There's nothing to be ashamed of, nothing to hide. It's time to break these barriers, to embrace and celebrate our sexuality. It's about self-love, self-acceptance, and a whole lot of fun. Ladies, it's high time we change the narrative. We're here to embrace and celebrate our sexual confidence. Sexuality isn't just about physical pleasure, it's also about feeling positive and confident in your own skin. Now, let's talk about the connection between a positive attitude and a better sexual experience. It's like two sides of the same golden coin, ladies. Imagine this. Your mind is a beautiful garden, lush with blooms of thoughts and feelings. Just like any garden, it needs the right kind of nourishment to flourish. A positive mindset is the sunshine and rain that keeps this garden vibrant. It nurtures the seeds of self-esteem, confidence, and sexual empowerment. Picture yourself standing in front of a mirror, looking at the woman you've become. You've got a smile on your face, a sparkle in your eyes, and a zest for life that's infectious. That's the power of positivity. It's the fuel that drives your self-worth. And guess what? It's also the secret ingredient to a more satisfying sex life. Think about it. When you're feeling good about yourself, you're more likely to be open and receptive to pleasure. You're more likely to communicate your needs and desires. You're more likely to take charge of your sexual satisfaction. That's right, ladies. A positive mindset is your VIP pass to Pleasure Town. But how do we cultivate this positive mindset, you ask? Well, it's all about self-love and self-acceptance. It's about treating yourself with kindness and respect. It's about celebrating your body, your desires, your sexuality. It's about silencing the negative voices, the ones that say you're not enough, and amplifying the positive ones that say, yes, I am. And remember, it's a journey, not a destination. Some days will be easier than others. Some days you'll feel like a goddess, other days, not so much. And that's okay. Just keep watering that garden of positivity, and watch as it transforms your life and your sexual experience. Remember, your sexuality is a part of you, just like your humor or your intelligence. Embrace it. Because when you do, you're not just embracing pleasure, you're embracing the powerful, positive, and pleasure-seeking woman you truly are. Pleasure isn't a one-size-fits-all concept. It's unique to each individual, and it's about time we start exploring that. Have you ever thought about what truly sparks your joy, ignites your fire, and sends shivers down your spine? No, we aren't talking about a surprise visit from a Hollywood heartthrob. We're talking about you, your body, your desires, and your pleasure. Now, I know what you're thinking. Isn't pleasure just about, you know? Well, darling, if that's all you think pleasure is, then we've got some uncharted territories to explore. You see, pleasure is more than just the physical. It's mental, emotional, and sometimes it's even spiritual. It's about understanding your own body, your own desires, and taking ownership of your pleasure. It's about giving yourself permission to feel good, to enjoy, and to indulge in your own sensuality. So, how does one embark on this journey of self-discovery? First, know that it's okay to put yourself first. Your desires, your needs, your pleasure, they matter. They're not selfish or indulgent. They're human, they're natural, and they're absolutely essential. Second, take time to explore. This could be through a sensual bubble bath, a steamy romance novel, or a solo dance party in your living room. It could be through meditation, through art, or through intimate conversations with yourself. Third, don't shy away from experimentation. Try new things. Step out of your comfort zone. You might find that you enjoy something you never thought you would. And finally, be patient with yourself. Discovering your pleasure isn't a race. It's a journey. It's about learning, growing, and evolving. It's about becoming more in tune with yourself, your body, and your desires. Remember, dear viewer, Pleasure is not a guilty secret to be hidden away. It's a treasure to be explored, cherished, and celebrated. So be bold, be daring, and be unapologetically you. The path to pleasure isn't a straight line, but a journey of self-discovery. Ever been in a situation where you wanted to communicate your desires but just didn't know how? It's a common head-scratcher, ladies, and one that can throw a real wrench in the works of pleasure. But don't you worry your pretty little heads, because we're about to dive into the deep end of communication and come out swimming. Now let's get something straight right off the bat. Communication in the bedroom isn't just about saying, "Hey honey, a little to the left, please." It's about expressing your desires, setting boundaries, and fostering an atmosphere of trust and respect. It's about turning that bedroom into a safe space where you feel empowered to explore your sexuality. And ladies, let's not forget the most important thing. It's about having fun. So, how do you effectively communicate your desires to a partner? Well, first things first, you've got to know what those desires are. Spend some quality time with yourself, get to know your body, explore your fantasies. Once you've figured out what makes your toes curl, you're ready to share that with your partner. But here's the tricky bit. How do you bring up the subject without feeling like you're giving a TED talk on your sexual preferences? The answer is simple. Be direct, be honest, and be confident. After all, if you can't talk about sex with the person you're having it with, who can you talk to? And remember, communication isn't a one-way street. It's important to listen to your partner's desires and boundaries as well. This isn't just about enhancing your sexual experience, but theirs too. So ladies, let's start talking. Let's start asking for what we want, setting our boundaries, and embracing our sexual confidence. Because when you open up the lines of communication, you open up a world of pleasure. And just remember, clear communication can be the difference between a mediocre experience and a mind-blowing one. Confidence isn't just about looking good, it's about feeling good. And when you feel good, you radiate confidence. Let's talk about how embracing your sexuality can illuminate your overall confidence. Imagine for a moment, you're a goddess. You're powerful, you're beautiful, and you're fully in control of your desires. Now hold that thought. That's your inner goddess. She's within you, always. Your task? Unleash her. Let her shine through. Building sexual confidence isn't about changing who you are, it's about celebrating it. It's about recognizing your desires, acknowledging them, and expressing them boldly. And how do you do that, you ask? Here are a few tips. Firstly, get to know yourself. Explore your own body, find out what you like. The more you understand your body and your desires, the more comfortable you'll be in expressing them. Remember, your body is a temple. Worship it. Secondly, communicate. Yes, we're back to this again, but it's that important. Let your partner know what you want, how you want it. Don't be shy. Your desires are valid and worth being heard. And who knows? Your partner might be into the same things. Lastly, be patient with yourself. Building confidence takes time. It's not a race, it's a marathon. Celebrate your small victories. Did you express a desire today? That's a win. Did you try something new? That's a win. Each step you take towards embracing your sexuality is a step towards unleashing your inner goddess. Now I want you to do something for me. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and visualize your inner goddess. What does she look like? How does she feel? Hold on to that image. That's you. That's your power. Own it. Sexual confidence isn't a destination, but a journey, and it's a journey well worth taking. So what have we learned today? We've delved into the power and pleasure of embracing one's sexuality. We've seen how vital it is to foster a positive mindset and how it can transform our intimate relationships. We've explored the wonderful world of pleasure, reminding ourselves that it's not just okay, but essential to seek our own satisfaction. The importance of communication in fostering a healthy sexual relationship cannot be overstated. It's through open dialogue that we learn about our desires and those of our partners. And let's not forget the power of unleashing our inner goddess. By building up our sexual confidence, we not only enhance our intimate experiences, but also cultivate a deeper sense of self-love and self-acceptance. Remember, your sexual confidence is a reflection of your self-love and self-acceptance. So go ahead, embrace your sexuality, and let your inner goddess shine. Empowerment loves company, Connect with a community that cheers on your every win and supports you through every doubt. Whether online or offline, your tribe can uplift your journey towards undeniable self-love and sexual empowerment. Hit that subscribe button, join us at promiscuouspost.com, and let's keep this bold conversation going. Until next time, keep loving, keep living, and keep being your most confident self.